Playing Angel, but he was kind of like, he was sort of your idea. But we did like an intermission, and like a lot of the comics here, like it was their first time. Like they were like, dude, what do you mean like an intermission, like a break? Why? And I was just explaining them, like, you know what, like I feel like sometimes shows, I don't know, at least for some people that come, like it's their first, second comedy show they've been to, an hour can be too long, you know. They want to get up, grab a drink or socialize, whatever. And that was kind of your idea, like doing a little intermission, and dude, it was amazing.
I took it from concerts. So like when I go to a festival, an artist in Coachella, and then like the artist ends, and there's like 15 minutes where you go to the bathroom, get something to drink, you know, whatever you need to do, rest, and then okay, let me get ready for the next set. So because you told me it was 10 comedians at the end.
How many was around there? Probably. We had like I think like 8, and we ended up getting 10.
8 or 9
like
or
from
10.
People from Palm Springs that shut up, yeah.
Everyone's doing 10 minutes. Like it's gonna be like 45 minutes, like a soccer game. 45 minutes timeout. Everyone could go to the bathroom, get more drinks, get some food, and also for the food vendor, because I felt bad, like he's not gonna sell enough if people are just like not waiting. So and then once we came back from the intermission, the crowd got more rowdy, bro. Everyone
they were like the energy just like went up. But you know, also like notice, like it wasn't even like, I don't know, I was not expecting this, but people were like socializing like inorganically, you know. People were just like outside talking to each other, and be like, oh, how do you know Angel? Like, oh, I know Alex. Oh, how do you know this person? And one of my homies got a number, bro, you know, so he's gonna be he's gonna tell his boys, like, dude, go to the comedy show, bro. There's you know what I mean? Like it just happened organically. Like it's so cool because, you know, like what those are grounds like in your brand's about, you know, basically people connecting. So, and I feel like it was really cool to have that.
People connect. Damn, I was looking for a tagline yesterday for Des Underground. I'm gonna put people connecting. That's put it on a t-shirt, bro.
That's cool to see, man. That's cool to see because you're right. I mean, definitely having those intermissions, I mean, it breaks the icebreaker, right? You know what I mean? It's like you're having that same experience.
What do you think of the show?
What do you think about the show? So yeah, exactly. And then you have some drinks, you know what I mean? Some Pepe's tacos.
Shout out
to Pepe tacos, bro. Those tacos, like all the comics were like, dude, these tacos are good, bro. And the prices, I don't know, I think like he was charging like this guy's like $2 or something.
His prices are cheap, and he's like a resident taco guy.
Yeah, he's a taco guy, bro.
He's our go-to taco guy for a reason. So
overall, the comedians, they enjoy the whole set.
Yeah, the comedians just like they were honestly like super stoked. I think like, I mean, as a comic, I've been there when I drive like an hour to like a random open mic or like a show, and I feel like some of these guys, you know, they were just kind of like, oh, let's see what happens, and they ended up showing up and they're like, dude, this is cool. Like everything, the production, even the green room, because, you know, they were all hanging out like in a little room back there, you know, hanging out and just being themselves. You have to be like outside, you know. There's a comedy show happening, and you're like, you have to go outside because you don't want to be interrupting, but you want to still talking to the comics.
You got to prepping your set already.
Exactly, but people have like a green room, and we even have like a. Bro, I think there was like a rack of clothes, and people were like, dude, maybe I should try a different outfit or whatever.
Dude, you guys came out one of my high school varsity.
That's what they were saying.
And then Brandon did that joke. He's like, bro, I just did laundry, man.
Just fix your seat, bro.
Had tools in my car. First of many, definitely.
100%.
So we're going to drop the videos first.
But I mean, you're going to announce the date of the next one. So people are going to be like...
The whole purpose of Desert Underground, just to start a music movement. That's like, we started that in the beginning. But now with comedy, the same thing. Once we drop the videos, we want this to continue. We want other people who are encouraged to go try out open mics, to go support. Or some people that told me, they're like, bro, I didn't even know there was local comedians. Like, I love comedy, bro. I was last week at the Matt Rive. That shit was cool, and I didn't even know there was local comedians. That's what people told me once we posted it, bro. So I'm like, with this, hopefully people who maybe they didn't even come to the concerts, but they're down to come to the comedy shows. There's audience for everybody, bro.
For sure. The dates?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so next show officially will be happening October 20th. And I don't want to confirm about Adam Sandler because people are basically saying that he might come to the Undergrounds. I cannot deny it or I cannot confirm it. I'm not going to get involved on that.
What date's it coming?
On the 20th. I'm sorry, like the 21st.
He's on the 21st?
Yes.
But he should be in the Valley.
He's going to be playing golf on the 20th. Hanging out.
Oh, he's going to be hanging out on the 20th. But damn, we should reach out to his team. If we get Adam Sandler, damn. That's why you never know. If you don't come to Desert Underground, we might have Adam Sandler for a fucking 10-minute set. So shout out to Adam Sandler and his team. Come to Desert Underground. We could definitely... We could give you a shot, you know?
Yeah, bro, Acrisure, bro. He's gonna be Acrisure. That place is like growing, dude. Like
one show and then another show and then another show.
Dude, I follow Brian, and I just feel like Brian's been like in the Acrisure every single day of the week, man.
This is basically lives there, bro.
I went to like 2 shows. The first show, Odessa Odessa, shout out to this guy. He's the one that brought it to my attention. He was like, bro, I've been listening to Odessa, man. So talk to us, man, about Odessa. How did you like discover Odessa?
So I discovered Odessa late. I'm not like a fan from day one. Like, I'm not gonna be lying about it or anything. But last year at Coachella 2022, they have this Arctic Dome installation. You've been to the Arctic Dome?
Yeah. Like
their song, they released The Last Goodbye, which is the closing song of the concert. And they played it on the freaking 360 Dome with like animation, like a 360 virtual experience. And I was like, oh, that's just dope. And that song was badass. Then I started looking them up, and I only listened to that song. And then little by little, I saw this other song when I was looking, or maybe I got recommended by the algorithm. And I was like, oh, shit, Odessa. And then I went on the comments, and I guess it was a song that was on FIFA.
Oh.
It was the Behind the Sun.
Oh, dude. My
so
favorite
it's a FIFA song. And then my 2022 highlight, where I kind of did like a highlight of all the videos I did last year, I used the Odessa song.
Oh, that's cool, man.
And then this year, I've been going on walks in the mornings here at the local park across the street. I go on walks, and I would listen to the whole Odessa album from start to finish, bro, just on my walk. Like, I do like an hour of walking, running and stuff. And, like, listening to that every morning before work and shit. And then just finally seeing it live, it was just like, wow, that shit's dope.
Dude, I've seen Odessa this year 4 times.
No way.
Damn, bro.
I don't know if you know, but I told Angel that my girlfriend's like the biggest Odessa fan in probably like whole Southern California, bro. Because she's basically from the same city, like as the Odessa people, and she grew up in the same street, like where the Odessa guys.
Get out of here, dude.
Went to the same college, so she's like,
where's that from?
She's from Bellingham, Washington.
Bellingham, Washington.
Yeah, so she went to the same college they went to, and she went to like a concert where like they had Cat for Cutie and Odessa basically like they both perform at the same time and stuff. So yeah, I think she's seen them probably like over 20 times.
What?
And she told me like, hey, like
I was trying to hit him up to do a piece because we're doing a vlog from that day.
I'll see if I can get her. But yeah, like she kind of told me like, it's like, hey, one of my little red flags is I really like Odessa, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
One of my red flags.
No. I was like, that's cool, you like Odessa, but I'm like, but bro, like literally, like we're gonna go watch Odessa next Thursday in San Diego. Like she just every time Odessa is like I think like the rule is like 100 miles between us or whatever. Like we're going. We saw we went to Splash House. They were at Splash House.
They did, as DJ say. Yeah.
We went to watch like a movie. We saw them at Coachella, saw them at Acrisure. We're gonna go to San Diego, and we're supposed to go to outside Lands, but we couldn't make it because we went to a wedding. But just I just so like every time.
Odessa,
yes, every time they're close by, she's like, oh, we're going.
Dude, so they're performing at San Diego next week.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Oh shit, we're at the Viejas Arena or?
I think so. Yeah.
Damn, dude. I might have to look into some tickets. That shit was fire.
But that's cool, man. That's cool because like that's like one of your homies. Like for example, like if we had an artist here that blew up,
oh for sure,
you know, in your local town, you would want to support, right? 100%. So it's just like, dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, and also like it happens to be like actually like their music, you know, because so that's the music's cool, you know.
They make cool
but if he was like some weird rapper, I'd be like, oh, what's happening, you know.
Shout out to the local weird rappers.
Yeah.
Nah, man, they definitely threw a show. Like for me, like obviously, like we were talking about it in the other podcast about Behind the Sun. Dude, they literally started the show with that song, and just the visuals, man. The visuals, the AI, Titron that they had, the confetti, the live instruments, man. It was a whole experience.
Like their drum line. They have like professional drummers.
Trumpets and drum line. Yeah, and then like a girl with a fucking drum solo, then a fucking bass. And it's just like, it's like an orchestra, a modern orchestra. So before they had Beethoven and shit, now we have Odessa, you know, that's like top of the industry shit. That's super cool. I think they're gonna be at Coachella next year. That's my
most likely, dude. I could see that.
Oof, damn! Keep dropping, man. It's gonna happen.
Prediction.
Every time. I don't. Bro, you're like probably like 4 out of 4 or 5 out of 5. Like every time you say something, like it happens.
It's kind of. I just do a lot of research and it just things that make sense. So Odessa, like I said, they were at their song debuted in 2022. They haven't been to Coachella since 2018. And then they had the Last Goodbye tour last year, which is this one that we watched. They're finishing that tour right now. Once the tour's over, it's like that was one of the most successful tours. Why not bring it to Coachella where they could do a full like what we saw, but now they have the outdoors where they could do the drones, cool. They could do all that cool shit. So
damn, that means I'm gonna have to buy 2 tickets for Coachella again, bro.
Hey, bro, fucking these festivals, bro, they
add up.
Yeah, bro.
2 days after Odessa, I was at the WWE Super Show. It was the first WWE event that came to Acrisure. So I believe the last WWE show that they had here was in Palm Springs, but I think it was in the Resident Hotel. They couldn't do a lot of stuff because they were super limited. Like obviously, like with the ring being inside a ballroom, they couldn't go up the top rope because like they're literally gonna hit their head in the ceiling.
Oh, so just kind of you see the wrestlers in person.
Yeah, pretty much. And so this show was like, I definitely saw it like as a test. Like maybe they might bring some shows if it's successful, dude. I did not expect this show to be like a packed house, sold out. Like literally everybody and their mom was there. Like kids were there. There was like, it was like a full on like whole entire, like this arena was filled up to the brim, dude.
Wow.
Like it was packed. Like I knew Odessa was going to be packed, but I didn't know like wrestling, you know what I mean? And WWE was going to be like this
that's packed. One of the biggest brands.
But it's like, I mean, but here in the desert, you know what I mean? I didn't think it was going to bring that much, but it was filled. It was filled up, man. The whole it was hard to get parking, dude. There's people that were, parking, like getting shuttle buses. Yeah, dude.
Crazy. This was a show on a Saturday, right?
Yeah, this was a show on a Saturday. It wasn't like a taping or anything like that.
The regular tapings are what, Monday and Fridays?
It was Mondays, Fridays, and then with the NXT shows as well, they do it on Wednesdays.
So yeah, maybe they bring a taping where they're like live from fucking Acrisure Arena. It's a world class arena.
It's just like this place is just like I feel like anything they're throwing, it's just. I heard like there was recently like a Hot Wheel monster truck something happening. Oh, yeah. And I was like, that's so random. And people that went, they're like, dude, that thing was packed. Little kids with their Hot Wheels, and now it's just like, so anything they're bringing, like it seems like they're just like bringing anything, and everything works, you know.
Well, that was the whole goal. Is like they didn't want to just bring an arena and be like the casinos. No disrespect, but they bring like older artists. You know, it's not really like the top tier. So Acrisure's like, nah, it's a world class. We invested I don't know how many million. First act, fucking Dave Chappelle, bro. And then the next night, Grupo Firme sold out. Then they had like some country, I don't know.
And then Harry Styles came.
Harry Styles, who had already ended his tour, just to perform on his birthday, bro. They paid that fool really well to do his birthday show at Acrisure, bro.
And like next week, Luis Miguel.
This weekend is Luis Eric Enriquez and Luis Miguel the day after.
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo, I don't really listen to her music, but she's dropping her second album, I think. And she dropped her tour dates. She starts her tour at Acrisure Arena.
Bro, did you see how expensive Luis Miguel tickets were like when they came out?
No, I haven't checked.
Bro, they were going for like over $500.
No way.
I think like, I don't know, don't quote me on it, but I think like that might be like the most
expensive.
Like what do you call it when you make the most money? Like the gross
highest
whatever.
Gross.
Highest gross artists, like, because like people from Luis Miguel, you know, they're crazy. And when I was looking at them, I'm like, dude, they're going for $500.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was a heartthrob, and he still is. You know, like generational type of shit. I guess more marketable, like a pop star type of thing. I don't know, like a Mexican pop.
So like I think like AC/DC is performing too, like over there, right? Acrisure, AC/DC.
No, it's Kiss. Kiss.
Right.
Kiss
You're
is.
right, right.
Oh fuck no.
That's in November.
That's in November.
AC/DC is gonna be a power trip. Power trip starting in 2 weeks. So not this weekend, but the weekend after. It's already here. 2 weeks from now, you're wearing the Desert Trip shirt. How was Desert Trip?
Desert Trip was probably like my favorite festival that I went to, just because like I honestly never imagined to see kind of like, you know, it was just kind of like, I don't know, man. Like I saw the Rolling Stones, I saw Paul McCartney. You know, it's just like you. I was like, there's never gonna be a chance for me to watch him, and it just happened like 20 minutes away from my house.
Before we continue with the podcast, shout out to our sponsors, Madeline Productions, the best media production team in the Coachella Valley.
So if you are a local business who is looking to upgrade your social media online presence through content, we can help you out. If you're serious about becoming an influencer or establishing a personal brand, we can help you out as well. We have a dedicated studio, and we have an awesome team that can help you out reach the next level in regards to content. So hit us up for sure. And if you're looking for amazing tile and slabs, hit up OC Granite and Tile.
So OC Granite and Tile is also a company here in the Coachella Valley covering all aspects of your remodeling, new construction. So if you need a new flooring, new showers, new countertops, new fireplaces, hit up OC Granite and Tile. We'll put the link in the description.
And of course, the best music festival in the entire world. I know we talk a lot about Coachella and we talk about Power Trip, but I think the best one that overtakes them all, Desert Underground.
So Desert Underground is a community. What do you call it?
Desert Underground just connect people with similar interests and brings them together.
We connect people. So Desert Underground, we connect people with similar interests, and we bring the community together. We've done it with
bro, straight up, like you do it because you do what you do, like when you do like the hip hop concert you had a bunch of people from the desert coming to see it. When you had like traditional Mexican music happening, it was always like a different kind of the scene, like when you had like the other rock bands and stuff coming up.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, it's always like a different type of community, but overall they're all coming to this underground. It's like, I don't know, man. It's kind of like the Breakfast Club, kind of something like that.
So you heard it here first. Yeah. So Desert Underground, our next show is October 14, which is gonna happen here. The lineup's dropping soon, and then we have the next show, Halloween show, October 28. And they're going to be limited tickets as well for the concerts. So make sure you guys start buying your tickets right now. Pre-sale. They're going to be links in the website, and as well as the comedy show happening this month. So thank you guys. Thank you to all three of our sponsors for sponsoring this podcast.
And if you guys are interested or know anybody that is willing to sponsor this podcast, we'll leave a link in the description as well.
And it just happened like 20 minutes away from my house. So it was just literally, I was just like, I remember like there was like a party in my college, because I was in college, and they're like, hey dude, we have this party, and I'm like, dude, fuck that, I'm gonna go watch Paul McCartney, bro. He's like, dude, this is a party of whatever. I'm like, dude, this is a concert of a lifetime,
legends.
Like I can go to a party like next weekend, but that was so cool, man. Like literally.
And how was one thing? You had general admission. What kind of pass did you get?
I don't recall. I just remember like somebody like literally gave me tickets last minute, or like, hey, we cannot make it, and I was like, these people are fucking.
That's clutch.
I was like, they're like, there's no way they're like literally gonna give me tickets. I'm like, no, yeah, you can have it. I'm like, oh shit. So I just literally just hopped in my car, and I was like, okay. I grabbed my roommate, and I was like, dude, we're gonna go watch Paul McCartney and Rolling Stones tomorrow. Just drove and made it.
Dude,
that's fucking.
And how is it like the experience like when you got there, like in regards to like how was the stage, how was the experience compared to something like Coachella?
Yeah, it's a little bit different because like actually like there, I mean, at least for this one there was like actually seating. There was actually people like kind of like reserved seating, kind of like a little kind of similar to Stagecoach in a way. Basically you have Stagecoach and there's people with like actually chairs, and there's people kind of like closer to the stage. So it was more. I guess like more. I don't know if the organized is the right word, but it's just more structure
in sections. Yeah,
in sections.
Because Coachella is like
exactly. Like you can just, if you have GH, you can get all the way to the front. For this one was more.
Were you towards the back, or were you able to get to the front?
I was able to see like a good, like it was a good view, but I wasn't like close to like other people because like those tickets were like 3,000, 4,000.
Yeah, especially for those, and that one sold out for 2 weekends. They're actually having a little bit of trouble this selling out for Power Trip, but I think it's gonna sell out once it gets closer to the festival. For us locals, we'll be able to hopefully find some good deals for people that want to go last minute. There's also going to be people that only want to go like one day. Oh, I'm only going to go Sunday. I'm only going to go Friday. And
are you trying to go the whole weekend?
Yeah, so we're going to be covering the whole weekend.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're working with the city of Indio. Shout out to the city of Indio. We're going to be covering the whole festival from the outsider's perspective, like the things, because the music it sells itself. We don't have to talk about AC/DC like, oh, they're gonna be good. People know AC/DC has been around
for sure.
But it's the people that work behind it. It's the the taco vendors, the vendors themselves. There's gonna be local vendors, the people that work security, even the city as well too. The city that goes behind it, like what. The city is not really recognized too much as like the host that like bringing all these big festivals. So our job is just to like come and give that representation. Is like, hey, we're bringing on these big experiences here in the desert. So we're like just tying it into like hey, like this is our home, and we get to like bring this out.
Dude, I really like that. I like that. I really like that initiative from the city of Indio, because like normally when people hear about Coachella, they just think about Coachella. Or they think about like, oh, Coachella, Palm Springs, but people don't really say India. I'm going to India for Coachella, or I'm going to India for whatever. So I like that India's been like, dude.
Well, they've been fun. That's the whole thing, is like they're not taking advantage as a city to be more than just a weekend of Coachella or Stagecoach. So it's the nickname for the city of India is the city of festivals. Yeah. Which they do have a lot of festivals. The world's largest tamale festival happens here. The world's largest country music festival.
The Date Festival.
The world's largest Date Festival. And then the biggest, maybe not the most people, but the most recognized in culture festival, which is Coachella. Like all the big moments happen there. So this city hosts all these events, and they're not taking advantage of all the people that are becoming. So we're actually trying to help them tell this story. So that's kind of our role, is telling the story of Indio and tying it to Power Trip, tying it to Coachella and shit. I've been doing on my channel. Like on my channel, I'm mostly talking about how to have people have a good experience, where to eat, how to get there, all the things that nobody talks about. And now we're working with the city to tell this Power Trip story. So it's gonna be super cool.
Any acts that you're like looking forward to seeing, Alex, for Power Trip?
Oh, Metallica for sure. Yeah.
Metallica?
I like Metallica a lot. Yeah.
You don't have any problems with them like being like at the start and not being the closer?
Oh, I didn't even know like the lineup. They're closing?
Metallica?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? Oh, it was Iron Maiden that's not closing.
Yeah. So on Friday, it's good they dropped the set times, and on Friday is
Guns N' Roses.
Iron Maiden's opening at 6, and Guns N' Roses at 9. And people were talking about like, oh, Iron Maiden should be closing. We want to see Iron Maiden later, but right now today got dark like around like 6:30, bro. Starting
daylight
to get dark.
savings.
Daylight savings coming up. So by the time in 2 weeks, I feel like it'll be dark by the time I return. So if you're over the dark, it'll be cool for Park Trip. So we'll be going to Park Trip. We're gonna be doing vlogs and documenting all that stuff. We're gonna do some videos around the city. There's gonna be an installation in downtown Indio where AC/DC is gonna do a pop-up. They're gonna have a giant AC/DC sign. They're gonna have merch that say like AC/DC Indio. So the band started in 1973, and this is the 50-year anniversary tour. And they're gonna announce the tour at Power Trip. Some of the band members probably go sign some stuff that first day.
Like actually, they're actually like the band members are gonna be there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's downtown Indio, just somewhere in downtown Indio. They're gonna have a mural that they're gonna put of like them throughout the years, and the mural is gonna stay in downtown India forever.
Oh wow.
They're gonna bring like a giant like. It's gonna be some art that has like electricity, and they're gonna have like shirts. They're gonna have beer that has like AC/DC logo posters, and they're gonna have food vendors. So it's gonna be like a whole AC/DC. It's gonna be open free to the public from Thursday, October 5th to Monday. So the whole weekend of Power Trip. So people that are not even going to the festival, they could enjoy that, hang out with people that like AC/DC.
I'll be there.
There's gonna be a tattoo artist doing AC/DC tattoos. So if people want to get AC/DC tattooed, like one of the other logos that they've had,
like an actual tattoo.
Yeah, an actual tattoo. Wow. They're like, if you want to show your real love, they're gonna have a real tattoo artist doing AC/DC logos, bro, on people. That's
it'd be cool if you get like this one of the singers, like, okay, give me your signature, just like
signs it quick, and then that would just trace it. Yeah, that'd be bad. You have any tattoos?
No.
Clean.
Clean. I think we're all clean.
I don't have tattoos.
But you don't have any, what are you? Oh my, that's crazy. Like the odds of this happening nowadays.
It's because real Mexicans, you don't get tattoos, bro.
Correct.
I think that's a Mexican stigma and shit. So
like
I've always I had friends that had tattoos since like high school and shit, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna get a tattoo?" I was like, the first one will be the ring for Lord of the Rings around my forearm. That was like my goal, but I never got to it. And then I'm getting older. And then it's like, am I going to spend $1,000 on a sick-ass tattoo or a new camera that's going to help me make content? Like, I'd rather buy a camera.
No, for me, bro, it's like I changed my mind so much. Like, I feel like if I get something now, I'm going to be like, I don't want this. I don't want to have it here,
You wouldn't be happy with it?
No, I just feel like it changed my mind so much, So I'm thinking, like, okay, if I think about something and if I want it for a year from now, I'll get it. But it's always kind of like, I'm like, that was a stupid idea. I'm so glad I did not get it, I was like, oh, maybe I should get like a little mic, like a little microphone because I'm a comic. And like, that's so dumb. I don't want to be. People are gonna roast me for that. People are gonna be like, go talk to your little mic.
It's like, is that a mic or is that a dick?
Something like that,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's some things that are like that you always like. That's why people always get like their mom's name or like
sentimental shit.
That's an excuse to just get a tattoo and not regret it. Like, oh, it's actually my son's name and his birthday, and then my mom's name and her birthday, or oh, that was my mom's sign. So like it's like people always get a tattoo to justify why they got a tattoo. I feel like
I think it's cool. I think like cultures like Samoans like have the badass tattoos because it's like tribal shit. You know what I mean? It
actually means something.
Yeah.
Over here, people just want to ink themselves a maybe coping mechanism.
No, I don't know. Like I've seen like this like in Mexico. I feel like in the U.S. it's more. I don't see it as weird. But like in Mexico, actually, like the country of Mexico, there's like people with like Chinese or Japanese in their arms. And like like they actually put like I don't know, like I love you in Chinese, right? Or I love you in Japanese.
Okay, yeah.
In Mexico, because okay, whatever. But if you feel like if you do here in the U.S., like imagine walking with like I love you in Japanese, you're like kind of like a little weird,
Nah, people do get those though all the time. Like they'll get like a quote, but they're like, "Oh, can you write it in Mandarin or whatever?" And it's all. People do get that. It does look cooler than have the writing.
No, you know, but imagine kind of like actually walking into someone that actually speaks the language. Like, oh, you speak it? And I'm like, no. What are you getting in my language?
That's true.
I don't know, you know, but that's what I'm saying. Like in Mexico, it's really strange to run into someone from China that speaks Mandarin that asks you that. But I feel like over here it's so common. You go to Panda Express and someone's gonna be like, dude, like what is
Panda Express? You gotta go to Kowloon, bro.
That's true. Pandas are for Mexicans.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Panda Express is actually more Mexican than anything else.
I like tattoos, bro. Like I love it when people have like the sick ass sleeve.
Yeah.
On video and pictures, that shit looks hard, bro. I mean, we're just hating because we don't have any.
Bro, we can just Photoshop us, you know.
Yeah, we'll do those. AI fucking merge your pictures. Like, how would I look if I had a full sleeve and then just fucking? Hey, that might be a thing.
Get a dragon, you know.
A dragon wrap the Game of Thrones wrap around your fucking arm and shit.
Maybe they get the right there, bro. The back, the Ferris wheel.
Get the Ferris wheel.
Oh shit!
Like the back.
I got a homie who got a tattoo on his thigh, and it's like palm trees and like the desert, just to showcase like that he's from the desert.
That might be your tattoo, bro.
I mean,
dude, I was gonna get a palm tree like back in the day. It actually went. It was my birthday, and I wanted to get a palm tree. So I go to downtown. It's like Pacific Beach, you know, in San Diego, and I'm with this girl, and we're walking in. I'm a little drunk, and bro, they actually are this. He's like, dude, for your first tattoo, you're gonna get a palm tree, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, dude, that's kind of like it's a little, you know, it's a little girly, a little gay. And I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm not gonna get a tattoo from the guy that just called me like girly and gay, you know.
Damn, bro.
So I walk away, but I was like,
maybe he saved you.
No, he did, because I was looking back and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I would have won that.
We want an honest tattoo artist. I was gonna get a palm tree here.
I'm glad I did not.
I mean, depends if you
want
to
go desert theme. That's good though that an artist is honest like that, because I've heard something that like tattoo artists don't have like morals anymore. Where like, for example, like if somebody goes into the shop and if they don't have like any like, if their first tattoo is, for example, is like they want to get a tattoo on their face or on their neck, some will do it. But like usually like most tattoo artists, like it's a code where it's like, oh, if you don't have like any like tattoos, like pre-existing tattoos, but your first tattoo is like on your face, it's kind of like nah, we can't have that, because it's like it's like a rite of passage kind of thing, where it's like you gotta have a tattoo on your body before you can touch the neck or like touch the face.
And also, it's if you could tattoo your arm right here, you could cover it, put a shirt, or you could like tattoo over it. But if you do your face, brother, that's it. You can't
get a job, bro. You can't get a job.
You can't go back, bro. Once those people that tattoo their face, like the rappers and shit, that's just too much, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Cristiano Nodal fucking crazy. Mills got tattoos in his face. I told that one, don't tattoo your face, bro, but listen to
you gotta earn the tattoo. Like you gotta earn the tattoo at least like to get tattooed. I think that's how it works in the industry, but I don't know, man. I think face tattoos is just like neck is cool, but I think it's just like covering your like tattooing your face. I think that's just a little extra.
So Alex, thank you for joining us on the podcast today, talking about like I said, stay tuned for the comedy show, stay tuned for the clips coming soon, and then stay tuned for the dates, because the tickets, they're hot tickets, bro. They're gonna go fast.
Bro, are you like excited for October? I feel like you have so much stuff coming up. You have two events.
I'm a little scared for October, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. You have a concert. You have two local concerts here, comedy show. October, man.
So October is that month, bro. It's
that season. It's that season.
Every October, November are the busiest, but this year even more, because Power Trip is just such a big it's like Coachella coming on October, bro. So yeah, I'm definitely mentally preparing for that one. This is basically starting this week, so it's not just in October, because this next 2 weeks we're gonna be dropping so much content regarding Power Trip, and then Power Trip, and then the post Power Trip. So that's gonna be it's gonna be really tough.
Angel October, man.
Angel October, bro. We're making it happen. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Thank you to the sponsors, Madeline Productions, OC Tile, Desert Underground. So stay tuned. Hit up the websites and
Liquid Death.
Not officially, but shout out to Liquid Death as well.
Yeah, bro, this thing's really good. I really like it.
Hey, it's organic. We like this shit.
All the comics were like thinking they were drinking alcohol. And I'm like, no, bro, that's just like a good energy drink, you know? And I liked it.
It's just sparkling water. So shout out to Liquid Death. Thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you guys next time.